Minimalism. The art of having minimal things, basically. Some truly master minimalism, and then there's me. Hi, I'm Lena, and I fail minimalism way too many times. So minimalism really peaked in the last few years according to my very professional research based on views from other people's YouTube videos. If you're not aware of what minimalism is, we could look it up together. Google says that it is a trend in sculpture and painting that arose in the 1950s and used very simple, typically massive forms, an avant-garde movement in music characterized by repetition of short phrases and That's not quite the definition we're looking for, so I'm just going to go to Webster's dictionary instead. So Webster's dictionary defines minimalism as a style or technique that is characterized by extreme spareness and simplicity. I feel like this is the more fitting definition. It's basically living with less, simple living. It's such a big movement though. I feel like everyone is familiar with it or familiar with the concept at least. I was immediately attracted to minimalism because I'm such a messy, disorganized person. So the idea of decluttering, living with less, and spending less time making decisions because you have less things laying around was very attractive to me. And quotes associated with minimalism like get rid of excess stuff, consume only what's necessary, really resonated with me. Also, the aesthetic of minimalism is very clean, fresh, and minimal, which is like an aesthetic that is never really associated with me and how I live. I'm not a maximalist. I'm not a maximalist per se, but I'm not a minimalist either. Such a tongue twister. I'm just like that average person. You know, we buy things we don't need. We hoard things we never use. So I wanted to make a change. And every single time I wanted to achieve that golden standard of minimalism, I just continuously failed. And I think this is the reason why. I'm not a hoarder, but I do have minor hoarding tendencies with certain items, one of them being clothes. These are just some of the pieces I have that I can't seem to let go. Like this black dress that I wore like once. I can't let this piece go because one, I paid way too damn much when I first bought it. And second, I keep thinking like, what if I need to go to this Halloween event and I regret that I threw this dress out. Also, for the sake of showing you guys just some examples, these dresses that still have tags on them because I never wore them. I'm getting older, so I'm definitely not going to be reaching for these items anymore. Not that if you're old, you can't wear these, but I'm just saying like for me, I just don't feel comfortable wearing these. For me, just me, not anyone else. I should just donate these, but I can't because what if there is one night I'm like, hey, I want to put on these dresses and go out to a club and like have fun. And then I have this blazer. This is probably the oldest item in my closet. Fun fact, if you're into Yes Style, this is OG Yes Style. I got this in like 2009, 2010. Like there's dust on the shoulders from sitting in my closet for so long. Having these pieces that I'm never gonna reach for sitting in my closet is not very minimalism. And then also there's makeup. I did donate / throw away a lot of the old makeup, but I still have this big container of some things that are new that I know I'm gonna use, but some of the old things that I just can't justify throwing away. And then finally, it's like the miscellaneous items that sit in your drawer in one of your storage containers, one of the cabinets that just really take up space. I just wanted to show you guys 3 items that really fit into this miscellaneous, not ever gonna use category. First is this karaoke mic. I got these because I saw on, I don't know if you guys are into like Korean TV shows, but Ijori's Bed and Breakfast. And I have this lie detecting thing that you see on Korean game shows. But yeah, it just takes up so much space. It's just sitting in my drawer, and that drawer is just full of even more miscellaneous items. Then there's this VR set. I don't like this whole virtual reality thing. It's kind of creepy to me, so I don't use them. But I still have them because maybe I'll throw a lie detecting VR karaoke night. And then I just really had to show you guys this. I have like almost 15, 20 USB cables. The same kind of USB cables. Who the heck needs this many USB cables? Why can't I part way with these and become a better minimalist? Because I can't really get myself to get rid of all of these things, I don't think I'm a good minimalist. But the biggest reason why I failed is because I didn't really make it for me. My mind was very consumed with this idea of perfecting minimalism down to a T and perfecting it to the aesthetic I was seeing on Pinterest and Instagram and YouTube. For example, like this mirror I have. It looks much more minimalism by itself with nothing around it because of the clean lines and how it's just against an empty wall, very minimalist-esque. But I like it with my personal decor preferences, like vase with pompous flowers and a vintage stool thing with my attempt at making dry flower arrangements, and then this picture thing of me in Basco. Also my vanity. It looks much more minimalism-esque with just that drawer set and the vase. Again, another flower arrangement. But I like it better with the other stuff around it, and it's more functional that way. So in my mind, I'm not minimalism enough because the way I have things set up around my house is not the textbook minimalism you'd find on Pinterest or Instagram or other social media. So in that sense, I categorize myself as a failed minimalism because I can't get rid of stuff and I can't achieve the perfect aesthetic that I was initially attracted to. And this is all due to the fact that I set these arbitrary rules to follow and I couldn't. So it was kind of like a disappointment to myself, even though I was the one who set myself up for failure. I categorize myself this way because I keep focusing on the end goal. And I feel like we do this often when we set ourselves out to some type of journey, whether it's fitness, career, minimalism, maximalism, mindfulness, sustainability. We keep focusing on the end goal instead of looking back on how far we've come. Despite the fact that I own all these miscellaneous items that I still can't part with, I still have gotten rid of a lot of stuff, and my donation pile each year gets smaller and smaller. Also, I'm not consuming as much as I used to because I'm trying to be more mindful about what I bring into my home and what I bring into my life. And because I've been on this journey, I do catch myself when I'm exhibiting behaviors or desires that I had prior to knowing what minimalism is. I do feel like I've changed a lot over the past few years, and I do want to continue down this long-ass journey of becoming a minimalist or perfecting minimalism, although I'll probably never be so extreme to the point where I own only 90 items. That just, I don't know how she does it. You know, it's admirable because it's something I could never do. Yeah, I don't see myself becoming an extreme minimalist in that sense, but I can see myself with less. And I can see myself getting rid of more things because I need to. And as far as aesthetics go, I do love the minimal look. But for my living space, I do like it to be more lived in than that sterile vibe minimalism design can give. I guess I am achieving minimalism in my sense, but does my minimalism fit into the overall category of minimalism? I just need to focus less on getting there and more on how far I've come. And that's pretty much what I learned as a failed minimalist. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys could relate to it if you're on this journey of minimalism too, or if you want to start getting into minimalism. It is very liberating in a sense. Let me know what you guys think about minimalism. Do you guys share my sentiment? And what's your interpretation of minimalism? Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!